No biscuits.
PNG-DF's Air Transport Wing hosts static display. PNG Power Chief Executive Officer starts national tour. And Number One Super expands member discount partnership. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. The 2 days military tattoo for the PNG-DF week concluded yesterday in Port Moresby.
The day 2 of the military tattoo begins as this is part of one of the events of the PNG Defence Force Week. The regional and international nations will continue their performances to conclude the PNG 50th military tattoo. Witnessing the event is the Defence Minister Billy Joseph and Governor General, His Excellency Sir Bob Dadai. The 9 nations have commemorated the band performances in respect to how Papua New Guinea has come this 50 years far of democracy. Music director of the PNG 50th military tattoo, Matthew Benbani, said it was an honor to put together this 2 days event.
It's a great honor, really, to put together such a large event with so many partner nations. During the past 2 days, or the past 2 performances, I felt very proud, not only to lead my own people, but to support PNG in celebrating their 50 years of independence. It's been a lot of work putting the show together, not just over the last 4 days as we've concentrated in Port Moresby, but in the 6 to 8 weeks prior, engaging with all the partner nations in terms of putting the music together and developing the shows that you see out on display tonight. And so to finally come together and have that culmination of performance that's going live to air and being performed to the people that are here in the stadium, it's an exciting feeling to finally be performing for everyone. The 2 days of the military tattoo event demonstrated our freedom with prideful emotions. The event concluded with the final performance from all the 9 nations, including Papua New Guinea. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
The Papua New Guinea Defence Force gave the public an opportunity today by allowing them to board their military planes and explore the interiors.
People fronted up at the entrance of the tarmac as early as 9 a.m. to walk through the different military aircrafts. Commanding Officer of Air Movement, Lieutenant Masonga Yapsi, explained the kind of roles they perform at the Air Transport Wing.
The air movement section is this building right behind us. So that's where we do all the loading and passenger processing onto the aircrafts before they leave here. Just like the terminal on the other side. So I kind of manage the terminal on the PNG-DF side. So.
Military staff were also present at each of the aircraft, including staff from partner forces guiding the public to each of the aircraft.
Today, the last day of the PNG-DF week, this is the 7th day. We are doing the static display of the aircraft. So if you guys were down at Ella Beach yesterday, you would have seen all the aircraft that flew past and did some displays and all that. So this is just to show the general public or everyone the capabilities that PNG-DF has.
Lieutenant Yapsi explained on the different aircrafts of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force.
So the PAC 750 down there, we have 3 tripler PAC 750. That's for us. On the tarmac out here we have so the Australians. So this is the Australian C-130. This is the C-27, the Spartan. And over there is the New Zealand C-130. And then at the far end, it's King Air from Royal Australian Air Force as well. And then next to it is the Bell 212, the heavy lift helicopter that's contracted under DCP to support PNG-DF operations. And then we have the NH-90s. So there were 2 that came up here to do Ops Plantibalus. So there's only one on display. There's another one at the northern apron, and then the PEC 750. Like
He said throughout the PNGDF week, they have been engaged in delivering cargoes and projects to more than 18 provinces.
yeah, throughout the week, while we had the PNGDF week, we were very busy out here, flying cargo from Port Moresby to all different provinces. I think we've reached about 18 or 20 provinces. So most of the celebrations is centered around Port Moresby, but through this Operation Planty Balus, we reached other centers of the country that were not affected by the PNGDF week that happened in POM. So that was one significant thing that we did throughout the PNGDF week. The air element reached out to other provinces outside Moresby.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
During the military week, partner nations, including the New Zealand Defence Force, delivered aid to various remote communities of Papua New Guinea.
The New Zealand Air Force was actively involved in delivering aids to the different locations. Squadron leader of the New Zealand Air Force, Kiran Moratti, stated they are excited to provide such support to Papua New Guinea during this 50th independence celebration.
Some of the areas we've worked in, Guari, Ifogi, Torobiso, and we moved the excavator down at Hood Lagoon. We use the excavator underslung, so in a net under the helicopter, but the rest of the stuff would be moving. The building supplies and mosquito nets have been internally loaded inside the aircraft.
He explained they received some of the aid supplies from non-governmental organizations.
The mosquito nets were from the Rotarians Against Malaria, was an NGO that we were supporting as part of that, and the excavator was just on one side of the lagoon and they couldn't get it to the other, so we moved that for them. So that was a local one.
He fed a hotline on the capabilities of the aircraft used for the Operation Planty Balus.
The NH90 is it's quite a good helicopter for lifting stuff. We can take roughly 1,500 kgs internally. Sometimes we bulk out before we get too much weight. Can't fit anything else in there. And practically we can take about 2.5 to 3,000 kgs in underslinging it. Can cruise it at about 140 knots and has pretty good range when we've got the tanks on it, which we do at the moment, which is how we got them here from Australia.
Sharing his perspective on Papua New Guinea's journey of being an independent country, Squadron leader Moratti explained PNG has been a close partner to New Zealand.
We've been super impressed with the patriotism of the Papua New Guinea people we've seen out here. But everyone seems to be behind the celebrations. That's been really good. As for the Planty Balus stuff, the crews and actually everyone that's supporting the helicopter they've been very grateful to be able to support the isolated communities. Where we moved the excavator, the difference that makes to that community, they were very grateful for us to have it, and that's part of the reason we love doing this job.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Many residents in the National Capital District have been following the military week, which again saw crowds lining up for the military display at the PNGDF Air Transport Wing earlier today.
It was a whole new experience and complete satisfaction for many after having the chance to board the Navy vessels. Some also managed to board the PNG Defence Force aircraft.
What I found in the NH90 New Zealand helicopter, that they can fit 13 people and 4 crew members.
Kemo Miro, a grade 12 student at Quarry Park Secondary School, said that today was his first time to board a military aircraft.
Actually, my first time to get on the planes there, the Spartans there, that's the Royal Australian Air Force there, the New Zealand Air Force there. They gave us these pins here. It's a Spartan C-27. So this is my first time to get on one of these. I found that it's much more different and there's more space in there. There's places, it's spacious.
Paul Gary from Timbu Province shared the same sentiments.
Yes, this is my first time to get into the warplanes and even seen the war chopper. I've seen that the design inside is totally different, and it's quite big and spacious inside than the normal planes.
One of the city residents, Rodney Kirio, expressed that the public is grateful for the privilege to visit such military aircraft, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Like a big plan must blow all defense put in this la solo mi plan. Na as a public view mi plan a big plan must lo input na collaboration blow kita stakeholder partnership together mi plan must government of the day lo moving most like a program to us as a citizen of PNG here.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
PNG Power Limited has issued a notice this afternoon to inform all landowners and residents along the Mount Hagen to Yonki transmission line corridor that the 132 kV transmission line is currently undergoing testing and commissioning.
As part of the commissioning process, the transmission line will be energized intermittently. This means the line will be switched on and off at various times without prior notice. PNG Power warned residents to not approach or touch any of the transmission line. PPL further advised residents to keep clear of all towers, conductors, and associated infrastructure, and to avoid conducting any activities within the transmission corridor. Energized transmission lines carry high voltage and pose serious risk to life and property. Residents' cooperation is essential to ensure a safe and successful commissioning process is conducted. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Provincial Police Commander for Medang, Acting Superintendent Robert Baim, has released a strong statement warning the public in Medang who are insisting to disrupt the 50th independence celebrations.
Following recent circulations of rumors in social media that unemployed youths are mobilizing to instigate disruption to celebration of the Golden Jubilee, the Medang Police Commander Acting Superintendent Robert Baim stated the information are baseless without source and only creating unnecessary tensions to the community. PPC Baim has advised his police force to monitor movements of public to ensure any of such activity must not take place. Individuals who are captured in initiating such activity will be dealt with accordingly. Acting Superintendent Baim asked the public to channel their grievances by following proper channel and not through illegal activities. He appealed to the public to quickly report suspicious activity during this period and police will respond promptly. Mr. Baim said the public must stand in unity to allow a peaceful celebration of the Golden Jubilee. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
You're with National EMTV News. More local stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Chicken kebasa dinner. Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Telecom is giving its customers nationwide a chance to win 100,000 kina worth of cash prizes. Every week, Telecom will be giving away 500 kina to 10 lucky winners. And our major cash prize of 50,000 kina will be shared to 4 lucky winners from PNG's 4 regions. Plus runner-up consolation prizes for 1,000 participants for data bonus prize. Get your entries to go into the draw to win big. Telecom, great value and PNG owned, sure feels good.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trugai. Trugai, True inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Japan established diplomatic relationship with Papua New Guinea on 16 September in 1975.
Monday night on In Focus, we hold discussions with the Japanese ambassador to Papua New Guinea.
Japan has engaged in strengthening friendly and cooperative relations with the Pacific region. From Papua New Guinea perspective, Japan is the largest LNG exporter.
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National EMTV News. PNG Power Limited's Chief Executive Officer Paul Bailey is currently on a nationwide tour to address PPL's operational issues and engage directly with staff at various centers.
PNG Power Limited Chief Executive Officer Paul Bailey is accompanied by Chief Technical Officer Tony Koyari to gather first-hand information and implement solutions from a top-down approach. This approach aims to bypass lengthy bureaucratic processes. As part of PNG Power Limited's commitment to improving infrastructure, PNG Power is also planning to install a new solar farm in Ulagunan, East New Britain Province, adjacent to PPL's existing substation. These proactive plans and recent engagement have generated a sense of optimism. With determination, PPL is confident in the ability to improve electricity reliability for all grids across Papua New Guinea. Moreover, the team's latest stop in Kokopo saw discussions with local business leaders, stakeholders, and government officials that focused on strategies to enhance the reliability of the electricity grid in the Kokopo region. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Number One Super Limited has recently announced the expansion of its member discount partnership program with two new discount partners, Hongland Hardware and Home Center, along with Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residences.
Number One Super Limited Chief Executive Officer Paul Sayer said the member discount program is part of NSL's ongoing commitment to supporting members both during their working lives and into retirement. Noting higher prices of goods and services, Mr. Sayer said the discount program reflects NSL's commitment to adding value beyond retirement savings by ensuring that members benefit in tangible ways today and into the future. NSL's most recent discount partners include the following businesses, offering special rates exclusively to NSL members: Hongland Hardware and Home Center, 10% discount; Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residences, 15% discount; Sanctuary Hotel Resort and Spa, 20% discount. B&B Mount Hagen 10 to 20% discount. B&B Mount Hagen and Sanctuary Hotel Resort and Spa were NSL's existing partners who have also renewed their partnership with Number One Super Limited. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Trukai Industries Limited has once again thrown its support behind the Goroko Show, marking 12 consecutive years of sponsorship with 30,000 kina.
The presentation was made at the National Sports Institute in Goroka by Trukai Industries Sales Area Manager Solomon Kaviepa. The support package included 150 bags of rice, merchandise caps and T-shirts. The sponsorship underscores Trukai's commitment to preserving Papua New Guinea's cultural heritage by backing the 69th Goroka Show with contributions exceeding 30,000 kina. Trukai Industries Marketing Manager Peggy Maha said the Goroka Show remained one of the country's most treasured cultural events. She noted that as PNG celebrates 50 years of independence, Trukai was proud to stand alongside organizers, performers, and spectators to keep the nation's traditions alive. She added that the sponsorship reflects Trukai's core value of supporting communities by building strong relationships and giving back to the people of PNG. This year's bronze sponsorship includes 20,000 kina in cash, along with 80 branded T-shirts and caps for event marshals, and 150 bags of 10 kg Rhodes medium grain rice for participating Sing Sing groups. Goroka Show Committee Chair Lady Karen A. Graves thanked Trukai for its continued support, saying the rice would be distributed to Sing Sing groups traveling from across the country to participate in one of the PNG's oldest cultural festivals, which coincides this year with the nation's 50th independence anniversary celebrations. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
38 participants have received certificates after attending a week-long Improve Your Business Micro-Enterprise training in Port Moresby. This training was facilitated by the Small and Medium Enterprise Corporation.
These participants were equipped with the right skills and knowledge to improve their businesses. Officer in charge of the Managing Director's office, Nathan Timo, challenged the participants to be self-disciplined if they want to see improvements in their businesses. The 38 participants were from the Hagen Tobacco and Vegetable Market Association and Boroko Vendors Association. This entrepreneurship training is an international labor organization training facilitated by SME Corporation. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Metropolitan Superintendent for the National Capital District, Warwick Simatab, has applauded the National Capital District Commission for its recent presentation of 6 brand new police vehicles to support smart city policing.
Metropolitan Superintendent Warwick Simatab said the donation by the National Capital District Commission complements the CCTV program. Simatab outlined that transport is a vital part of policing and timely donation strengthens their partnership with the NCDC. The donation is a symbol of shared responsibility and is in line with the medium-term development plan for the National Policing and Crime Prevention Implementation Strategy, which promotes and supports Smart City program. These vehicles will be utilized for its intended purpose that includes patrolling the streets and responding to needs of the community. Simatab explained that the vehicles are set to improve police response time and visibility to maintain peace throughout the city. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
It's time to name our very first NRL team, PNG, and we need your help. Just visit www.yourteamnamehere.co to register your details and enter your name. If your name is chosen, you'll see it here, and here. So to be part of PNG sporting history, just visit www.yourteamnamehere.co to enter your team name today. It's our country and our team, PNG.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, their current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
healing to all the residents.
business,
We launched its VPN
politics,
To infiltrate into our systems.
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Bookbill on Pikinini has closed its Literacy Week celebrations with a vibrant tribute to Papua New Guinea's 50th independence anniversary.
Across all library learning centers, students, teachers, and families joined together to mark the historic occasion with pride and unity. At BBP 6 My Library Learning Center, the celebrations were in full swing as children, parents, and teachers dressed in traditional attires and showcased songs from the regions of Papua New Guinea. The performances highlighted the richness of PNG's cultural heritage and the importance of instilling pride in identity and tradition among the next generation. BBP Executive Officer Liani Resen said the Learning Center is proud to stand with Papua New Guinea as it celebrates its 50 years of nationhood. Liani said BBP is honored to have been part of this journey for nearly 2 decades and looks forward to empower the children of PNG with the skills and confidence they need to build the nation's future. Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
With the 50th independence fast approaching, the students from Zion Zil Christian School have taken a day to reflect and honor the country's founding fathers, including a 30 seconds of silence last week.
The 5 schools in the National Capital District gathered at Bicini Park to reflect, honor, and embrace the founding fathers of this country.
Together today, we brought in students to as one people
of different cultures, different ethnic groupings from different provinces. And
our primary students coming in front here.
The director of the school, Michael Kumung, explained the importance of educating and informing the younger generations about the history of the country and how the country has came about.
That we inform our next generation citizens of our country, especially students, who need to understand about the history and know where they are, where they have come from, and know the history about our country.
Kumung said despite the many challenges and the achievement, it is better to reflect and to work towards a better future.
It is a movement that we are committed to. We want to create a generation of people who must have a changed mindset, a character that must build on godliness.
He also explained the school's aim
to develop quality education with godly influence and godly principles, so that the child that gets out from our system must be an agent of change in this country, must be a leader, must be somebody that must, enforce authority and ensure that there is rule of law in our country and be respectful and be an abiding citizen of this country.
A teacher said the celebration started off with a marching drill.
We are celebrating the pre-independence. And this week we have started off with the marching drills, the opening of the program for all chapters. And our program.
She said it was a continued program from last week, which saw all schools partake, and it ended on Friday.
Of the program for all chapters. And our programs, it's a continuous program.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Jiwaka Nazarene Women's Ministry is set to host the 15th National Women's Convention starting tomorrow, with more than 2,000 women participating.
As a way to show support to their fellow Nazarene Women Ministry to host the event, Women Ministry from Evangelist Lutheran Church in Barnes, PNG Bible Church and Life in the Spirit have donated cash and garden foods. Nazarene Women Ministry National President Rosen Kiap acknowledged valuable contributions that would enable the ministry to accommodate 2,135 women who will attend the convention.
Big plan mamas through long, all kita ecumenical churches long, Jiwaka I work lo bring them all kaikena. All donations come to this 15th National Convention. All church, all some Life in the Spirit Ministry, Mibla Lukem. Lutheran Church, he come inside on the big plakaika in a contribution blangan. I'm all this Mary. No different denomination and Mibla Nazarene too, Mibla sa wakbung and tamolna.
Mothers from different churches perform dances to signify the strong partnership and strengthen the unity to support gospel in Jiwaka province. The ministry already raised 50,000 kina and is looking forward to host the convention. The 15th National Women Convention for Nazarene will begin tomorrow and concludes on Friday. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Two stories making headlines overseas, and Portuguese authorities have identified a likely cause of a cable car crash in Lisbon,
which killed 16 people. The country's Transport Safety Office said the cable connecting the two funiculars detached, causing one to accelerate downhill. Investigators say the vehicle had passed a visual inspection on the morning of the crash.
Pope Leo XIV will this weekend perform his first canonization. Among them are the potential for the first saint from the millennial generation.
An ordinary boy destined for holy heights.
People who knew him considered him extraordinary and yet very normal.
Carlo Acutis died of leukemia in 2006. He was just 15. His mother says in his short life he showed a love for computers and a devotion to the Catholic faith.
Is extraordinary was the fact that he opened the door of his heart to Jesus and he put Jesus at the first place in his life.
To become a saint, one must be credited with at least 2 miracles. In 2020, Pope Francis confirmed Carlo's first miracle after a Brazilian boy's lifelong stomach condition was cured after touching one of Carlo's relics. In 2022, a Costa Rican girl was reportedly healed of a major head injury after praying at Carlo's tomb. Father Paul Addison is the priest at the West London parish where Blessed Carlo was born.
In the Vatican, they study these things very attentively and decide if this can be a role model for other people, which I think is what being a saint is about.
There have been sceptics, though, and speculation that Carlo Acutis' canonisation was a Catholic conspiracy to attract more young people to the church.
People from all over the world travelled here to the Vatican to witness the canonisation of Acutis, but it was postponed due to the death of Pope Francis. The man who will now make him a saint, Pope Leo XIV, has made young people a clear focus in the early days of his papacy.
He's really just the first of these. You know, we're going to get others. You know, we're going to get YouTuber saints in, 20, 30 years. You know, we're going to get TikTokers.
The American baseball fan making a jeans-wearing computer gamer the church's newest saint.
National MTV News will be back with Truka Sports. Details after the break.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 litres of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Hoy, semakin bapa sa area.
Auntie, bang kagok sim.
David Loran.
Anything you passed it.
Sparks.
It's in me.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Hello everyone, wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Join me from the 23rd of August this year to September the 16th, where I will bring you all the events and activities marking our 50th independence anniversary celebrations. So stay at home, the comfort of your home. There'll be at least 7 major events on TV1, NBC TV, and MTV, where I will be bringing all of that to you.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. The National Capital District Football Association proudly showcased young talents from the under-15 male and female divisions at the Sir John Guy Stadium.
Today, the St. John Guy's playing grounds came alive with energy and enthusiasm of aspiring footballers, as under-15 boys and girls demonstrated their skills in front of an encouraging crowd. The matches reflected the passion and dedication of young players, striving to make their mark in football. Trukai Sports caught up with Emuranamu, team manager of New Look Baos FC, who emphasized the importance of early youth engagement in sports, particularly football.
When you're concerned about the under-15, I'm all early ages, all interest in soccer, and mostly I'm all first time or coming under-15, especially now play first game blood finisher. Me look more mostly all people interest in soccer. So I'm interest blood effort blood coming blood sports na game time blood sports. Me observe more as a TM blood team manager blood me look me most all got big interest. I mean they see their future in the sports.
He also spoke on his team's dedication and commitment to training throughout the week.
In their approaches, I always remind them, if you are interested in soccer, that will show you in your attendance, the training. Training is the most important thing by improving skills. So if you're interested to play the soccer, especially the weekend, you must be present every time the training. So training by qualifying you, putting you listing the game weekend time. So that show him all also full-time committed to training, especially the under-15 girls.
Meanwhile, the Tokarora FC under-15 boys team captain, Peter John, shared his excitement about his team's performances during today's matches.
For us, under-15 division, for Tokarora Football Club, I think we need to perform on our dribbles and agility, for our speed, learn more about the basics. Like most of the boys who just came in now, like not all of them know how to pass. Some they're not, what will I say, not that perfect. So we're still picking up slowly by slowly. But I hope we make it grand final this year.
He also pointed out some key areas that the team needs to improve moving forward.
We need to focus on our game more than playing around. See, most of the games we like to go and take part in. All of us, some of us, we don't even focus a lot. Some of us, we are distracted. So people calling from outside, supporting us. So not most of us are focusing on the game. So I hope a lot of us can go and every day, go for training.
The National Capital District Football Association showcased raw talent, but also highlighted the potential future stars of Papua New Guinea football. With such platforms, the NCDFA continues to pave the way for the growth and development of grassroots football in the region. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
As a recently joined football club in the National Capital District Football Association, Tokarora FC continues to inspire and empower youths, driving positive change within the community.
Speaking to Trukai Sports today, the Tokarora FC president, Mackenzie Mistera, emphasized the importance of his team's active participation in the NCDFA competition.
We joined the association last year with our main aim, our vision, is to drive our youths. Mainly our youths from under 15, under 12, under 13, under 14, under 17, under 19. So we collect all our youths from Tokarora area, the suburb of Tokarora, to Waigani, and then we are trying to give a fair knowledge of how we can utilize our youths, not into bad activities that we hear and we see around the place.
He further highlighted the positive impact that involvement in such sporting events has on the lives of young people, steering them away from negative influences and towards constructive pathways.
Help our youths into sports. We take soccer as an initiative to push our youths into taking part in soccer. So we leave out bad activities. As you know, Tokarora is a notorious area. We hear a lot about Tokarora, bad things happening. But for this sport, soccer, we are trying to engage our youths into soccer that we change their mindset. and then we bring them into positive behavior.
The Tokarara FC continues to promote positivity both on and off the field, encouraging discipline, teamwork and community engagement among its players.
When they come to realize that they are doing good things, they apply it to the youths coming in the future. So that's our aim, our vision for Tokarara FC. So we encourage all the youths around the city to at least take sport seriously, involve the youths, so the youths can change the future of this city.
With a growing number of youths joining the club, Tokarara FC aims to become a beacon of hope and symbol of transformation for the Tokarara community and beyond. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea has withdrawn from the World Darts Federation World Cup in Seoul, South Korea, due to funding issues.
Papua New Guinea has withdrawn from the upcoming Darts Federation World Cup in Korea, set for September 22nd to 27, 2025. Mr. Molian Kilepak, president of the National Darts Federation of PNG, announced this decision with deep sadness. He said that although plans were made since 2024, key business houses and corporate sponsors had already committed to other activities, leaving no funds to support the team. This was not an easy decision, Mr. Kelapak explained. Our players have trained hard and were eager to compete, but without sponsorship we cannot attend. The Federation has developed a national darts development policy and a strategic work plan for 2023 to 2027, but these have yet to attract long-term sponsorship. Darts is a popular sport in PNG, uniting people from all ages and backgrounds. However, the Federation is searching for sponsors to help support its players. To the selected players, Mr. Kilepak encouraged them to keep hope alive and continue fundraising. The Federation will focus on local events and invite players to represent PNG at the upcoming tournaments. He urged small and medium enterprises to join efforts in supporting the sport's future. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
After intense trials, selectors can confirm squads for today's clash, the last hurdle before the prestigious Melanesian Cup selection.
After 3 days of intense trials, selectors have confirmed squads for today's intra-squad match, a final chance for athletes to impress before the Golden Oldies Grand Final and the Melanesian Cup. 70 athletes began the journey, but only 50 advanced after yesterday's first cut. Today that group will be trimmed again to finalize the national squad. From today's 50, selectors will name 24 athletes, 12 women and 12 men, alongside 6 officials to represent the country at the Melanesian Cup. Coaches say today's game is about more than just skills. They will be looking for leadership, teamwork and consistency under pressure. The atmosphere is expected to be electric, with players pushing hard to secure their spot. Selectors are keeping close eye on combinations, executions and how players respond under match-like conditions. The final squad announcement is expected later, following post-match assessments. The Melanesian Cup promises top-tier competition, and the selectors are confident that the 24 will carry the nation's hopes and pride. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
We'll be back with more of Trukai Sports after the break. Stay tuned.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebasa din, ha? Yum!
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Restaurant. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henner, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching TrueCar Sports. Moving to overseas sports, Gold Coast and Hawthorn are through to the AFL semi-finals after knocking out Fremantle and GWS Giants, respectively, in the elimination finals.
The Suns beat the Dockers by a thrilling point at Perth Stadium. David Swallow kicked the match winner to give the Suns their first finals win in their maiden finals match. Earlier, Hawthorn defeated the Giants by 19 points in Sydney. The Hawks led by 42 points in the third term before the Giants awakened and kicked 7 straight goals. The Hawks will now take on the Crows in a semi-final at the Adelaide Oval on Friday, while the Suns play Brisbane at the Gabba next Saturday.
The Wallaroos have advanced to the Women's Rugby World Cup quarter-finals despite a heavy defeat to England in this morning's final group stage in Brighton.
Australia started strongly against the world #1 ranked side, with the Wallaroos hooker Adiana Talakai scoring the opening try in front of a sold-out home crowd of 30,000 fans, which included Princess of Wales Catherine Middleton. Despite leading early, the Wallaroos couldn't match the Red Roses' forward pack, England scoring the last 6 tries of the game to win 47-7. Australia advanced over the USA on points difference and will face Canada next Sunday in Bristol.
TrueCar Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
TrueCar Sports. TrueCar Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henner, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is a Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 Kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal. From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Auckland. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerama, mostly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alatau, partly cloudy with few rain drizzles and possible thunderstorms. Pobondeta, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Ley City, cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Medang, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, mostly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, overcast, some rain showers and thunderstorm. Caving, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopon Rabaul, cloudy periods with periods of heavy rain showers and thunderstorms. Kimbe, overcast with periods of squally rain showers and thunderstorms. Buka, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Bounds in Kundiawa, cloudy with rain and possible thunderstorms. Medi, Tari and Wabek, mostly cloudy with heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 7th of September 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and be safe. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
The oceans are a mysterious frontier. They can trigger our deepest fears